You welcome me today in Gifford Park, which is in north-east Milton Keynes. The home behind me consists of a 4-bedroom home, which is 3,100 square feet, and a 1-bedroom annex, which is over 1,000. Add a triple garage, which is nearly 1,100 square foot, and you've got well over 5,000 square foot of potential living space. Like most of the homes in Milton Keynes, this home was built about 30 years ago, meaning that there are some changes to the layout required to make it more suited to modern family living. With my experience, what a lot of buyers ask me for is my opinion on what changes I would make to certain homes. So let's jump inside and I'll talk you through some cost-effective changes that I think would make this home rival any new build. So this home has 2 main living spaces, and I'm going to take you first into what would have originally been the garage, which is now a lovely shaped living room. Behind this room is a door that leads you to a utility room and the current eat-in kitchen. Now I think it would make sense for this room to be combined into one large space by this wall coming out, and you could then create a big square kitchen breakfast living room with a feature island. But if L-shaped kitchen breakfast rooms are more your thing, I've got you covered. The original living room and dining room is in this really cool split level space. Now because this is split level, you've got really high ceilings in this living section. Now the owners added a conservatory onto this living room, meaning that you've got 2 defined living spaces as well as your dining area. Now my thought process is if you were to reuse the footings of this conservatory and to build a purpose-built extension, you could house a new kitchen in here, which would create this space to be a family area with a fireplace with a formal dining area at the top. Also downstairs we've got a WC and a really good sized home office. Now I really like that space because there's a vaulted section of the hallway which goes up to the first floor, which I think makes the perfect reading area. Speaking of the first floor, let me show you the bedrooms. Surprisingly, for a 3,100 square foot home, there are only 4 bedrooms upstairs. But what that does mean is you've got 4 really great size rooms. The main bedroom has got its own ensuite, whilst bedrooms 2 to 4 are comfortably double bedrooms and give enough space for older children to really feel like they've got their own privacy. The thing that really stands out for me with this home is the condition that it is in. Yes, it needs a little bit of updating, but genuinely, the condition is superb. You could move in here tomorrow, everything is all in very good order. And the nice thing with that is that the bathroom has been renovated and almost gives you that bit of inspiration to show you what the rest of the home could feel like if you were to modernise the other spaces. There is a 5th bedroom which is in the annex, so let's go check that out. Now before you see the bedroom space upstairs, I really need you to appreciate the size of this living space in the annex. Now normally with an annex you might find that it's maybe a converted garage, but because this was purpose built, this has been built to the sort of specification that an older parent would want. Rather than feeling aggrieved downsizing from a larger home, you've got a kitchen which would fit right in a 3 or 4 bedroom house, and you've just seen that the living space can fit multiple sofas as well as a space for a dining area. There's also a WC downstairs which adds to that convenience. The bedroom upstairs is a brilliant size. There's an alcove for wardrobe space, and you've also got your very own ensuite, meaning that there are 2 toilets in this space. Now if you don't need multi-generational living, this would make a brilliant entertaining space, keeping your house very private when you are entertaining, as there are also doors leading off onto the garden. What you might also find is an older child might desperately want to claim this as their own, and if they do not fear, your other children will not feel let down because there's a further reception room above the triple garage which could be claimed as a playroom or a cinema room. Now I mentioned the garden, and this home sits on a 0.3 acre plot, which is really unusual for a house within a housing estate in Milton Keynes. The current owner had a thing for koi carp, and if you do too, you are going to love what they have built. You've got a full-blown carp pond with its own filtration and pump system, which is housed in a Japanese style building. Japanese is the theme in this garden, and you'll notice that by the oriental trees and shrubberies scattered throughout. One of my favourite bits is you've got a standalone outbuilding summer house which would put others to shame. This is a great place to hide from the sun on days like these if you are a keen gardener, or again, it makes a brilliant entertaining space, and I can genuinely imagine someone claiming that and building a bar inside it. To finish it off, you've got a hidden vegetable patch around the corner, which just ensures every member of the family is catered for. So there you have it. That's number 29 Boulters Lock here in Gifford Park. A multi-generational home offering up to 5,200 square foot of accommodation with bags of potential, and of course, this gorgeous garden. If you'd like any more information or arrange a viewing in person, make sure that you reach out to me on the details to follow, and I'd love to show you around. As always, thanks for watching and take care.